4 worst vitamins you should never take, and 4 you should consider daily after 60. If you are over 60, you have probably heard that a morning handful of vitamins is a smart way to protect your heart, brain, and energy. 1 for bones, 1 for memory, 1 for immunity. Simple. Yet here is the part most seniors are never told. Some everyday supplements can quietly work against you as you age. Certain healthy vitamins can build up in your body, strain your liver and nerves, stiffen arteries, and raise the risk of stroke or numbness in the hands and feet. Not because you did anything wrong, but because your body changes with time. The liver clears slower, the kidneys filter less efficiently, nerves and vessels become more fragile. What felt harmless at 40 can become a hidden trap at 65. In this video, I will show you exactly which 4 vitamins to stop or avoid after 60 and why they are risky in higher doses. You will also see the 4 nutrients most older adults are more likely to need each day to support memory, balance, muscle strength, and steady mood. We will keep it practical. Clear label checks, safe dose ranges, food first where it makes sense, supplements only when they truly help, and every point comes from peer-reviewed research and major medical organizations. You can check yourself. Stay with me to the end because I will give you an easy 2-minute label audit you can do tonight. You will learn how to spot hidden megadoses, where to look for the safer forms, and how to match doses to what your doctor would actually measure on a lab test. Before we start, tell me in the comments which supplement you take most often and why. I read as many as I can, and I will point you to safer options if there is a better fit. Worst vitamin number 4, vitamin A in retinol form, the good guy that can turn risky after 60. Vitamin A sounds like a hero. Doctors praise it for vision, skin, and immune support. All true in the right form and the right dose. Here is the part many people over 60 never hear. Too much vitamin A and retinol form the kind listed on labels as retinol, or retinol palmitate, can slowly build up in your body and cause harm. Unlike vitamin C or most B vitamins that wash out in urine, vitamin A is fat-soluble. Your liver and body fat store it. As you age, the liver clears more slowly and body fat changes how vitamins are held. So the retinol you take today does not leave tomorrow. It accumulates day after day until the cup overflows. What can that look like in real life? Dry skin and brittle hair, dizziness or blurry vision, achy joints, deep fatigue. Some older adults even notice tingling or headaches and assume it is just age. There is also a heart rhythm concern. Research has linked long-term excess retinol to a higher chance of irregular heartbeat in older adults, which raises stroke risk. The point is simple. Extra retinol is not harmless after 60. How much is too much? If your multivitamin delivers more than 700 micrograms of retinol for women or 900 micrograms for men, you may already be above what you need from pills alone. Many silver or senior formulas still overshoot those amounts. Add liver spreads or high-dose cod liver oil, and the total can climb fast without you noticing. The safer switch. You do not need to quit vitamin A altogether. Choose beta-carotene from foods as your main source. Your body converts beta-carotene from sweet potato, carrot, spinach, and leafy greens into vitamin A only when needed. Think of it as a smart tank that fills on demand. No overload. If you use a supplement, look for labels that list vitamin A as from beta-carotene rather than retinol forms. Real food plus a food-based multivitamin is usually enough for most people. Your quick action step for tonight. Grab your bottle and read the fine print. If you see retinol or retinol palmitate, consider swapping to a formula that uses beta-carotene and talk with your clinician if you have symptoms like dry skin dizziness or vision changes. Staying healthy after 60 is not about more pills. It is about the right form and the right dose for the body you have today. Worst vitamin number 3, iron supplements, the energy booster that backfires after 60. Iron sounds like the easy fix for tired days. Doctors use it for true anemia. Many multivitamins include it for a quick lift. Here is the part most people over 60 are never told. Extra iron you do not need can quietly become toxic. Iron is not like vitamin C. Your body does not flush the excess. It stores iron in the liver, heart, pancreas, and brain. Over months and years, that storage can build like rust on an old pipe and slowly stress your tissues from the inside. Why the risk rises with age. Men stop losing iron after puberty. Women stop after menopause. Unless you have proven blood loss or a diagnosed iron deficiency, you rarely need extra. When you keep adding pills on top of normal intake, iron can drive oxidative stress, irritate blood vessels, and strain the heart. Research has linked high body iron to a higher chance of memory decline and heart disease in older adults. The symptoms are easy to miss. Achy joints, fatigue that does not lift with rest, brain fog or trouble finding words, irregular heartbeats. Many people call it aging when the real problem is overload. Multivitamins can make it worse. Plenty of senior blends still include iron. Stack that with iron-rich foods like red meat, fortified cereal, and beans, and your total climbs fast. The smarter path is simple. Check your label. If your multivitamin lists iron and your clinician has not told you that you are deficient, switch to an iron-free senior formula. Ask for 2 blood tests before you ever take iron on your own. Serum ferritin and transferrin saturation. These show whether your body is storing too much or actually needs support. Keep the rest of your diet balanced. You will still get plenty of iron naturally from lean meats, legumes, and leafy greens without piling on pills. Iron is essential in youth and in true deficiency. After 60, extra iron you do not need can age you faster. It can sap energy, cloud memory, and stress the heart. Your best energy boost now comes from protecting organs, lowering inflammation, sleeping well, moving daily, and only supplementing what your tests show you truly require. Before you take another iron tablet, check the bottle, ask for the right labs, and choose the formula that matches the body you have today. Worst vitamin number 2, calcium supplements. The bone saver that can hurt your heart. For years, the message was simple. Want strong bones after 60? Take a calcium pill every day. It is on TV and clinic brochures and inside nearly every bone formula. Here is the part most seniors never hear. Calcium supplements, especially when taken alone, can do more harm than good after 60. Why the problem grows with age. In younger years, bones pull calcium in like a sponge. Hormones direct the traffic, and most of the mineral ends up where it should. After 60, that system slows. Bones absorb less. The extra calcium you swallow does not disappear. It can drift into arteries, where it hardens vessel walls and raises heart attack risk. It can lodge in joints, adding to stiffness and aches. It can settle in soft tissues as calcifications that are hard to reverse. A large review in the Journal of the American Heart Association reported a clear pattern. Older adults who used calcium supplements had a higher risk of heart disease compared with those who met needs through food. Early clues often look harmless: bloating or constipation, achy joints, fatigue, and foggy focus. Over time, the stakes rise. Calcified arteries, higher chance of stroke or heart attack. Kidney stones that keep coming back. Blocking of other nutrients like magnesium, zinc, and iron. The cruel twist is that bones may not get stronger at all. Why plain calcium pills miss the mark? Calcium needs partners to land in bone and stay out of arteries. Vitamin D3 helps you absorb calcium from the gut into the blood. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic cop, directing calcium into bone and away from blood vessels. Magnesium balances calcium so tissues do not harden. Take calcium by itself and your body has no guide. The mineral goes to the wrong places. What to do instead? Focus on food first. Leafy greens, sardines with bones, yogurt, kefir, almonds, sesame, and chia deliver calcium your body recognizes. Pair with D3 and K2 if your clinician confirms you need a supplement. Choose a balanced formula that lists calcium with D3, K2, and magnesium, not calcium alone. Move daily. Weight-bearing exercise and light strength work signal your body to deposit calcium into bone. Check your totals. Many people already get 700 to 900 milligrams from food. If your multivitamin adds another 500 to 1,000 milligrams, you may be overshooting. Calcium is vital, but delivery matters after 60. A plain calcium pill can clog arteries, stiffen joints, and raise heart risk while doing little for bone. Real bone strength comes from balance. Food-based calcium, enough vitamin D3 and K2, steady magnesium, and regular movement. Give calcium a clear destination, your bones, not your arteries. Worst vitamin number 1, high-dose vitamin B6, the energy booster that can quietly harm your nerves. Most people hear vitamin B6 and think harmless. It is water-soluble, it helps with energy, it supports nerve health. So where's the problem? After 60, large amounts of B6 can build up in nerve tissue and act like a toxin. Unlike many B vitamins that you pee out easily, B6 behaves differently at high intake. It can accumulate in the very cells it is supposed to protect. With age, the liver clears substances more slowly, and nerves are more fragile, which makes seniors more vulnerable. What this looks like in real life. The early signs of B6 toxicity are easy to dismiss as normal aging. Tingling in the hands and feet, numbness or burning in the toes, wobbly balance or more frequent stumbles, muscle weakness and a heavy, tired feeling, brain fog that feels like you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. These are classic nerve irritation symptoms, and they often improve only when the total daily B6 intake comes back into a safe range. The dosage trap. The official upper safe limit for adults is about 100 milligrams per day. Here is the catch. Long-term intake as low as 50 milligrams has been linked to toxicity in older adults. Many nerve support and energy formulas contain 50 to 100 milligrams in a single serving. Add a multivitamin and fortified foods, and a person can exceed safe levels without knowing it. Nerve recovery after excess B6 is slow. It can take months, sometimes longer. In a few cases, the damage does not fully reverse. What to do instead? Aim for food first. Chickpeas, turkey, tuna, bananas, potatoes, and fortified whole grains provide all the B6 most seniors need in a safe package. Know your true daily need. Women over 60 need about 1.5 milligrams. Men need about 1.7 milligrams. Check your labels today. If your multivitamin or a separate nerve capsule lists more than 5 to 10 milligrams per serving, consider switching to a lower dose product designed for seniors. If you have symptoms or worry about your total intake, ask your clinician for a vitamin B6 level and a review of all supplements and fortified foods you use. B6 is essential for nerve function, mood, and metabolism. Too much can quietly rob you of sensation, balance, and confidence. After 60, your body needs enough B6, not megadoses. Keep intake near the daily requirement, choose food sources often, and use low-dose supplements only when needed. If you have been taking extra B6 for energy or nerve support, press pause, read the label, and protect your nerves for the long run. From risk to results, the 4 to skip, the 4 to use. There it is. 4 vitamins that look friendly on a label, yet after 60 can quietly drain your strength, irritate your organs, and even trouble your nerves. The good news is powerful. Avoiding danger is only the first step. Thriving after 60 comes from giving your body the right support at the right dose. Some nutrients do more than help a little. They steady your heartbeat, protect memory, calm inflammation, rebuild muscle, and can even extend life. One is linked with a 36% lower risk of death from any cause in large studies. That is not hype. That is data. So stay with me. In the next minutes, we will shift from what to avoid to what to use every day if you want steadier energy, clearer thinking, and stronger balance through your 70s, 80s, and beyond. I will show you simple food sources, safe daily amounts, and how to pair nutrients so they actually reach your cells. No guesswork, no wasted pills, just smart choices that work for a real-life budget. Ready to start strong? The first essential is a quiet mineral that most adults over 60 run low on. It supports more than 300 reactions in the body, including heart rhythm, muscle control, sleep quality, and blood sugar. Let us begin with magnesium. Best vitamin number 4. Magnesium, the quiet rebuild after 60. If there is one nutrient most adults over 60 are running low on, without realizing it, it is magnesium. The clues often look like ordinary aging. Light sleep that breaks at 3 a.m., calf cramps that wake you, a tired heart skip, a heavy afternoon fog. For many people, these are classic low magnesium signals, not just the calendar turning. Why it matters more now. Magnesium participates in more than 300 body reactions. It helps keep your heart rhythm steady, allows muscles to contract and relax smoothly, supports calm nerve signaling and clear thinking, steadies blood sugar, and partners with vitamin D and calcium to maintain strong bones. With age, the gut absorbs less, kidneys waste a little more, and common medicines such as diuretics, proton pump inhibitors for reflux, and some blood pressure drugs lower levels further. Diets light on nuts, greens, and legumes add to the gap. What low magnesium is linked with? Research in older adults associates inadequate intake with a higher chance of irregular heartbeat, poorer sleep quality, more muscle soreness, higher inflammation, insulin resistance, and lower bone density. Raise intake and many people report deeper sleep, fewer night cramps, steadier energy, and a calmer mood. How to replenish the smart way. Not all forms are equal. Magnesium oxide is cheap but poorly absorbed and often upsets the stomach. Gentler, better absorbed choices for seniors include magnesium glycinate for sleep and relaxation, magnesium citrate for general use and regularity, and magnesium malate for daytime muscle comfort. A common daily target is 250 to 400 milligrams elemental magnesium from food plus supplements, adjusted to your diet and your clinician's advice. If you have kidney disease or take medications that interact, you must confirm a safe dose first. Food first still matters. Build a daily base with spinach or kale, pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, avocado, black beans or lentils, and a little dark chocolate. Soil depletion means food alone may not fully correct a deficit, so a well-chosen supplement can close the gap. Simple routine that works. Place your magnesium by the bedside and pair it with your evening wind down. Sip a little water, take your dose, and do 5 slow breaths to relax the jaw and shoulders. Separate magnesium from thyroid medicine, certain antibiotics, and osteoporosis pills by at least 2 to 4 hours, so absorption is not blocked. Magnesium is not flashy, yet after 60, it is a quiet powerhouse for heart rhythm, muscle control, sleep quality, and metabolic health. Fix the deficiency, and many problems that felt like just aging begin to ease. Stay with me. Next up is best vitamin number 3, the daylight nutrient your skin can no longer make enough of, and your bones, immune system, and mood depend on. Best vitamin number 3, vitamin D3, the sunshine nutrient that fights frailty after 60. If magnesium is the quiet helper, vitamin D3 is the master switch that decides whether your bones stay strong, your immune system stays alert, and your mind stays sharp. By the mid-60s, the skin makes far less vitamin D3 from sunlight, often less than half of what it did decades earlier. Add more time spent indoors, regular sunscreen use, or living at higher latitudes, and low levels become very likely. Why D3 matters now. Vitamin D3 acts more like a hormone than a simple vitamin. It teams with calcium and vitamin K2 to keep bones dense and fracture resistant. It supports muscle strength so you stay steady on your feet. It helps the immune system recognize and fight threats. It also supports mood, memory, and overall cognitive function. Reviews in major medical journals report that older adults with low vitamin D face higher risks of respiratory infections and higher all-cause mortality, which is a strong reminder to keep levels in a healthy range. The tricky part is that symptoms are subtle. Persistent fatigue, low mood, frequent colds, slow recovery from illness, aching bones, weak muscles, poor balance. Many people chalk these up to getting older, when the real issue may be low vitamin D3. How to restore D3 safely. Most multivitamins provide only 400 to 800 IU, which is often not enough after 60. Many clinicians target 1,000 to 2,000 IU of cholecalciferol, which is D3, daily for maintenance, with short-term higher dosing only if a blood test confirms deficiency. Choose D3 rather than D2, since D3 raises and maintains blood levels more effectively. Always take D3 with a meal that includes healthy fats, such as olive oil, avocado, nuts, eggs, or salmon. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, so this simple step improves absorption. Food and sunlight help too. Wild salmon, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified dairy or plant milks contribute vitamin D, and sensible midday sun on forearms or lower legs can support natural production when appropriate for your skin type. For most older adults, these inputs are helpful but not sufficient on their own, which is why smart supplementation plus periodic blood testing makes sense. Simple routine that works. Pair your daily D3 with the meal you never miss. If you also take calcium, include vitamin K2 and magnesium in your overall plan, so calcium moves into bone and not into arteries. Keep medications in mind and ask your clinician about interactions if you use steroids, seizure medicines, orlistat, or bile acid binders. Bottom line, vitamin D3 is a shield against frailty. With enough D3, bones hold firm, muscles stay responsive, immunity stays ready, and mood often brightens. Without it, cracks appear in all of those systems. Fix the deficiency, and many seniors feel steadier and more energetic within weeks. Stay with me. Next is best vitamin number 2, the quiet deficiency that can mimic dementia, drain energy, and weaken legs if you miss it. Best vitamin number 2, vitamin B12, the nerve protector and brain saver after 60. If vitamin D3 is your body shield, vitamin B12 is the spark plug that keeps nerves firing, blood cells forming, and memory clear. Here is the part most people never hear. By the mid-60s, as many as 1 in 4 older adults are low in B12, and most do not know it. Stomach acid falls with age, which makes it harder to free B12 from food. Common medicines make the gap wider. Acid reducers, proton pump inhibitors for reflux, and metformin for diabetes all reduce absorption. You may eat eggs, chicken, or dairy and still come up short. Why B12 matters now. B12 protects the insulation around nerves, supports red blood cell production, and helps your brain make the chemicals that steady mood and focus. When levels slip, the signs can look like normal aging: tired all day, foggy thinking, pins and needles in hands or feet, poor balance or more frequent falls, pale skin and brittle nails. Left alone for long enough, low B12 can injure nerves, and that damage can take a long time to heal. How to fix the gap safely. Food is helpful, but often not enough after 60. Most multivitamins contain only tiny amounts. Many clinicians use 500 to 1,000 micrograms of B12 daily for maintenance in older adults, with short-term higher dosing if tests confirm deficiency. Choose methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin. Both work well. Sublingual lozenges dissolve under the tongue and can bypass a sluggish stomach. If levels are very low or symptoms are severe, a clinician may use injections at first, then switch to oral or sublingual. Ask for the right tests. A simple blood B12 can miss early trouble. If you have symptoms, request methylmalonic acid or homocysteine as well, since these rise when your tissues are truly short on B12. The good news is that B12 is water-soluble, so your body clears extra amounts and toxicity is rare when used as directed. Smart food choices still help. Fatty fish such as salmon and sardines, eggs with a yolk, plain yogurt, milk, and lean beef can top up your intake if digestion is strong. Take B12 with the meal you never miss and keep medicines in mind. If you use acid blockers or metformin, speak with your clinician about routine B12 monitoring. After 60, B12 becomes a must-protect nutrient. Restore it, and many nagging problems ease. Energy climbs, mood steadies, balance feels safer, and thinking feels sharper. Stay with me. Next comes best vitamin number 1, a daily essential that works with B12 and vitamin D3 to support heart, brain, and muscle all at once. Best vitamin number 1, omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA. If there is one nutrient that can change how you age after 60, it is omega-3. The two stars are EPA and DHA. They calm the fires of inflammation, steady your heart rhythm, and keep brain cells talking to each other. Large long-term studies show that older adults with the highest omega-3 blood levels live longer, with far fewer heart attacks and strokes, clearer thinking, and better joint comfort. In plain language, omega-3 helps you stay yourself for more years. Why it matters now. After 60, quiet inflammation becomes the enemy behind stiff joints, sore muscles, clogged arteries, and slowing memory. EPA and DHA counter this at the source. For the heart, they lower triglycerides, support flexible blood vessels, and reduce dangerous electrical misfires. For the brain, DHA is part of the brain's structure and supports memory and mood. For muscles and joints, omega-3 eases morning stiffness and helps you move with less effort. At the cellular level, omega-3 protects DNA end caps, called telomeres, which is one reason higher levels track with longer life. Here is the catch. Most people over 60 do not get enough. Fatty fish is not on the plate often, and common seed oils tilt the balance toward omega-6, which pushes inflammation higher. The fix is simple and very doable. Aim for 2 to 3 servings each week of salmon, sardines, anchovies, or smaller mackerel. If fish is hard to eat regularly, add a quality supplement that provides at least 1,000 milligrams per day of combined EPA plus DHA. People with high triglycerides or inflammatory issues are often advised to use around 2,000 milligrams under their clinician's guidance. Choose a product that is purified and third-party tested for heavy metals and contaminants, and take it with a meal that contains healthy fats such as olive oil or avocado to improve absorption. If you do not eat fish, an algae-based omega-3 gives you DHA directly and is an excellent alternative. Food sources still help. Salmon, sardines, trout, pasture-raised eggs, walnuts, chia, and ground flax add useful amounts, though food alone rarely reaches a therapeutic level after 60. A few safety notes. If you use blood thinners, have a bleeding disorder, or have upcoming surgery, speak with your clinician before starting a high dose. Most people do well when they build up gradually and take omega-3 with food. Omega-3 is the closest thing to a longevity nutrient most of us will ever use. It protects heart, brain, and joints while supporting the strength and independence you care about. If you add only one daily supplement after 60, make it a clean, well-sourced omega-3. Take your first dose with tonight's dinner, and in the comments type, omega-3 started, so I know you are with me. So there it is, the truth about vitamins after 60. Some look friendly on the label, yet work against you over time. Retinol-based vitamin A, routine iron, standalone calcium pills, and high-dose B6 can speed aging, strain the heart, and irritate nerves. On the flip side, the right nutrients give your body what it is asking for now. Magnesium, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, and omega-3s protect bones, sharpen memory, steady the heart, and lift daily energy. The difference between sliding backward and feeling strong is not luck. It is your daily choices. Every label you read, every pill you keep or replace, every small habit you repeat. Tonight, take 5 minutes. Open your supplement bottles. Circle anything with retinol, added iron you were not told to take, plain calcium without D3 and K2, or high-dose B6. Then set out the helpful 4 for tomorrow morning. At Senior Strength 60+, we believe aging is certain, but suffering is not. Your future is not fixed. You are writing it with the choices you make today. Tell us in the comments which vitamin surprised you most. Are you changing one thing this week? If this helped, tap like, share it with a friend who takes daily vitamins, and subscribe with notifications so you never miss simple, science-based steps to stay stronger for longer. Your best years can still be ahead with the right fuel and a steady plan.